Well, good afternoon. I am so glad you stopped by, neighbor. Today I'm going to be talking about dewberry vines. They do produce dewberries and they are edible. In this video, you see a close up of dewberry vines. We have a joke. It's something funny that we've nicknamed them, and it's called a pokie vine. A lot of people don't know what a pokie vine is because it's a dewberry vine. So let's talk about the pokie vine. This is a trailing woody vine, and the berries can be eaten raw. You can bake them into a casserole or a cobbler, or you can make them into preserves, jams, and jellies. Dewberry jam is something that my grandmother used to make when we were down on our large farm. They used to go pick dewberries on the side of the road. They grew wild. They were in abundance. So after the truck was full with baskets of dewberries, they would come back to the farmhouse and can for days and days. But it was the best jam ever. Dewberry vines, they spread rapidly. So plant them where you would want them, where they have room to spread and room to grow. And you can plant them near a fence, near a trellis, near your home. You can plant them in the middle of the field. You can plant them near a tree, but they will climb up into the tree. They will grow up there. They are perennials, and so they come back every single year. And you will be surprised at how fast it multiplies. You may have a small patch today, and it grows to 3 times the size next year. Now, it has been said that it takes 4 to 5 years to produce fruit, but it could be a shorter time. I have seen it to where it's a shorter period of time. Now, again, I said you can put them by a trellis or on a trellis. You can put them on a fence, or they can just grow on the ground. They are not picky at all. They don't require a lot of care. You don't have to trim them back every year if you don't want to. Some people find them invasive. Some people say they're a weed and they try to kill them. The birds love them. Animals love them, but they do have little pokies on the vines called a pokie vine. And these little hair thin stickers will get you. I use rose gloves always when I'm planting. If I want to harvest, I'll use those. Rose gloves are the best. Other gloves, the little pokies come through those gloves and they get in your skin and they hurt. Now, a good thing is not many people are going to climb a fence more than once if they know this vine is on it, unless they have rose gloves on. It will not be a comfortable situation for them. Now, a little bit about dewberries. They have a low caloric density. They're rich in vitamins and minerals. They're a good source of vitamin C and vitamin K. They contain a low amount of risky components that may include saturated fat, sodium, and sugar. So you can also make a dewberry tea from this plant. Pick tender leaves, which would be just when they're coming out. Let them dry for a few days, and I would say 3 to 5 days to make sure they're completely dry. Steep the dry leaves in boiling water just like you would any other tea, and steep them for 3 to 5 minutes. Strain the tea into a cup and enjoy. You can add sugar if you'd like. You can add milk, whatever you add to your normal everyday tea. Or you can have it just a hot tea, or you can have it over ice and have it iced tea. Again, you can eat these right off the vine. Obviously, you do not want to put them in an area that will be sprayed because you don't want to have your fruit sprayed and then you eat it. But you have a lot of uses for this. You can freeze them if you have an abundance of dewberries. You can make preserves. You can make dewberry salad with other fruits. It adds a pop of color to your normal everyday fruit salad. I have heard of people putting them in chicken salad, just like any other fruit that you might want to add. It could be a side dish. You can make a relish out of it. I am going to try this year when my hot peppers come out and my dewberries start to produce. I'm going to make a dewberry habanero jam. And what I will do with this, I will put it over a block of cream cheese, if I can find it, and have this as an appetizer with crackers or chips if you want to put it near there, but usually crackers work very well. It'll be sweet with just a little bit of heat. Well, I am so glad you stopped by this afternoon, neighbors. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. And in the comment section below, let me know if you have ever planted dewberry vines, if you have harvested dewberries, different recipes that you use, or any questions that you might have for me. Again, I'm glad you stopped by, and I hope to see you soon.